Hello, I'm ibxsrun, and this is Seeds Sunday, a weekly series where I show you seeds for Minecraft console version. I do it every Sunday, and I focus on both last gen and current gen. However, this seed will be focusing on Minecraft Xbox One and PS4. So basically, the idea of this video is I was like, I've done some really cool seeds in my opinion that are great for Amazing Worlds. So if you want lots of diamonds or you want lots of villages, I've done 2 amazing seeds for that. But I haven't done a weird seed with just kind of weird stuff going all over it. So for this week's Seed Sunday, I just typed in a seed because I was looking for a stronghold, and what I found is a seed which has ravines and ravines and ravines with abandoned mineshaft. So Ravineception, always a cool thing. It has a lot of cool biome mixes. It just has lots of weird terrain stuff, and I think it's a great seed for if you want a weird and slightly different experience. So that's what's going on here. The seed is ibxsrun. I'll put it on screen and in the description right now. And yeah, this is where you spawn with it. That's what this glowstone tower always means. So yeah, this is on Xbox One, but most things are always the same on the PS4. Some things get slightly changed, but that's that. But let's go straight into it then, shall we? So the first thing next to spawn you'll notice is the fact that there is a crossover between 3 biomes just here. There's a snow biome, there's a desert biome, and there's a flatland biome. That's really cool because it means that in the flatland biome, when it rains, it of course rains here. It won't rain in the desert because it doesn't rain in deserts, and it will snow over here. So within like 0.5 seconds, you can run between all 3 types of that, and there's something cool about that to me. And I think it'd be a cool thing just to explore if it ever does rain. It's like getting a positive side of rain. You can get out of this sea. There's also a little cave down there next to spawn if that's what your thing is. The other cool thing about spawn, in my opinion, is the fact that you spawn right next to a desert well. And desert wells only spawn in 1 every 1,000 desert chunks. So even if you have a really big desert, you don't have a great chance of getting one. And there's one next to the spawn at the very edge of the desert at the very next to spawn. And that's just amazing odds. Again, it doesn't really do a whole bunch besides just water, but it's still a cool rare coincidence. And it sets up a good seed, in my opinion. So there's lots of directions you can head. You can head that way if snow's your thing, that way if you jungle's your thing, that way if flatland's your thing, but we're going to head this way through the desert because that's where more interesting things are. So if you head through it, you'll notice there's some exposed coal, as well as lots of sand and cacti, nice red, just kidding, but lots of stuff like that. And then you end up at this big sand mountain just here, and exactly what it's doing is beyond me, because I don't know why there's a sand mountain, but it is pretty high. It goes up to Y96 just here, and the cool thing about this to me, it'd be the reason I think it'd be a good place to set up a house is because you can see 6 separate biomes from the same spot. So if you're standing just over here, you can see the desert biome, of course, you're standing in it. You can see the forest biome just over there. You can see the flatlands biome just next to it. Then there is the snow biome, a really big one at that. Over there is the swamp just over there behind that mountain. You may need to remove that or actually just set up your house here. And then over there you can see there is a jungle biome. So 6 separate biomes all from the same spot. That's always cool. Also next to the mountain there's a second desert well, so getting pretty rare with the odds on that one. And over towards this village there is even a 3rd desert well. So 3 desert wells in the same desert. The odds on that are pretty low, and it's just a nice coincidence thing. So this MC village is where a lot of useful stuff has had to be offered, because basically it has both a library and a church or a priest place. But basically that means you get librarians, which will buy your sugarcane off you, or paper I guess, and because there's sugarcane right next to it, you can start a sugarcane farm and get some emeralds really early on in the game. And there's also a priest who has a chance, or eventually, if you just go through it enough, will eventually actually sell you IF Enders, which is so useful if you want to fight the Ender Dragon, but you don't want to go through the process of just running around the desert endlessly looking for Endermen. So that's always a cool thing, and that's what this little village here has to offer. Just a couple really cool things, and a villager. This is confusing to me. There's just a house which is slightly underground, and the villager gets glitched in the door every time he tries to come out. It's slightly weird to me. But yeah, if you want a farmer villager, then that's what that has to offer. So, moving further towards the northwest, so we'll just head out of this desert, make a long run across the desert over here. And yeah, if you do that, then basically you end up over here in this forest biome, which eventually, wrong map, which eventually then leads to this extreme hill biome, which is just behind it. So, I figured, because there's an extreme hill biome here, and it's a pretty cool one at that. It's it's not particularly mind-blowing, the floating islands and stuff, but there is lots and lots of cool places in this. I figured I'd find some emerald coordinates, so that's what I've done just here. So every one of these towers represents emerald coordinates, and I'll quickly show you them right now. So this first emerald coordinate is just here. These precise coordinates, so just dig down from there. Be warned, there is lava water nearby, which is something you want to watch out for. So the next emerald is just over here at -396, Y16. I'm sure you know how the coordinates work. And it also takes you into this nice little cave over here. It's a good chance to get some redstone, some lapis, some coal, all that sort of stuff. And also if you want to explore for more emeralds yourself, you can do that. That's what this one basically offers you. So that's always nice. Okay, so the third emerald corner is just over here. You can see it on screen just there. And basically what this has to offer is it's just in this weird kind of like vertical cave. And there's also a pit of lava you can fall into by accident. So maybe watch out for that. But anyway, that's a third free emerald just chilling below the mountain. The fourth emerald corner is over here. Again, spawning you close to a cave. I found most of these through caves, so it's always nice to get some bonus caves with your emeralds. And yeah, that's this fourth little corner. And finally, there is this fifth emerald just at these coordinates. So what this one has to offer is basically it's as you can see it's a little cave with some gold. It's got some redstone, got some lava, just more caves basically. More caves, more better, right? And that's what the fifth emerald offers. So, as well as the 5 emerald corners you can see just here, I accidentally, while I was looking, I ran into an abandoned mineshaft, which coincidentally just kind of found me some diamonds. So I found 3 nice diamonds just here, chilling in a mineshaft. There's probably some more diamonds or even emeralds, because it's in an extreme hill biome, if you found this thing. But yeah, if you want to explore a little abandoned mineshaft, a nice normal one that has diamond level thing, then that's what you can do just here. So nice diamond corners just there. So, you might have noticed just in the previous shot that just ahead of it, there is actually a desert temple, and chilling at these corners just over here. And basically this temple is pretty cool because it's in, the second desert in the world, and my particular luck for this one, I know it is entirely random, but my luck was so good here, because what I got was Respiration 1, 2 diamonds, 4 gold, first chest, okay, pretty good chest, right? Second chest, another diamond, I got Looting 1 and some bones. Third chest, just some gold and some bones, not really too good. And then the fourth chest, I got another enchant book, so 3 enchant book, gold, and diamonds, all from the same thing. I was happy with that, and I'm sure, you could get something good too, even if you get something bad. There's no such thing really as a bad desert temple, you just might only get gold and iron, but yeah, that's what's happening with this desert temple just here. Also, interesting enough, because I said this thing had weird terrain, this desert is even weirder. There's lava pouring out of this mountain, which is like made out of sand and sandstone, and you could sit up here. I think here would be the second best place for a house, because it has the same kind of view atmosphere thing, and it also has lava pouring out of it. You could make even more lava pour out more of the mountain, or something like that, and I think that'd be a weird idea. Also, there seems to be like a cave here, like this definitely seemed like it wanted to be a cave, and then just didn't. I don't know what's going wrong there, but it's weird. So that's what this little desert here has to offer. So heading north onto the second map, so make sure you bring yourself some paper and compass, because you're going to need a second map to explore the second area, or you don't need one, but it helps out a lot. Also, by the way, as you head through here, you see a couple of floating islands here, which is really nice in my opinion. It looks like almost like it's a perfectly built chunk here. If you're willing to put in the effort, you can make like a full-on like one, or like I guess a quarter of a chunk, because it's 4x4, but you can make like a mini island that looks like it's just a weird chunk area, and I think that'd be a weird thing to do. So as you can see, there's something off looking about this. But yeah, if you head further to the north, you end up in the second map. So this second map, it's got big reserves of just big open empty ocean, as you can see just going forward through here, and that's always a cool thing, a big ocean biome to explore, especially if you want the biomes achievement. The part we're going to focus on, because I think this is the part that's most notable and worth checking out, is the Stronghold Location. So lots of people have been asking for a seed which has a Stronghold Location, and here is that for you. So I marked it with this glowstone. The actual end portal is underwater, but the place where the the eye fenders lead you will be somewhere in this forest. But if you want the exact coordinates, then just here will lead you just into the stronghold. So as you can see, this stronghold is very, very low down at y=6 even, which is just insanely low for a stronghold. And that means that if you dig down a couple blocks anywhere, so just the stronghold bricks, I guess, as well as 1 block of stone, you'll end up at bedrock, which is, really, really ridiculous. And also, hello, silverfish. So yeah, right above bedrock, like a stronghold at bedrock is just an insane thing. And yeah, that makes me a little confused. Also, if you head this way a little bit, so that's the end portal. If you want to do the end, that's cool. You can head up here for more of the stronghold, find some chests and stuff. Or you can head this way and you end up in a library, which again, it's at y=6, so right next to bedrock. You dig down a couple blocks and you're at bedrock. So the cool thing about this library, though, is it's exposed and it's in a ravine. So it's like a open-ended thing, and not only are libraries good because they offer loads of books and papers and stuff, but this one also offers the ravine thing. And if you explore the ravine full enough, you'll find that you go through the ravine and ends up in more ravines and more ravines. And not only that, but this the ravines within ravines thing has loads of abandoned mine shafts going through it. So the most insane abandoned mine shaft ever to explore, because it's just cut across so many ravines. So as you can see, you go down here, there's more stuff. You head down here further, it's more ravines. ravine stuff, and there's even a chest with that stuff in it. And as you can see, it's just ridiculous. A multi-leveled mineshaft that's just everywhere in a ravine, and I think exploring this one is going to be a fun thing. I haven't properly checked out the chest because I'll need that as a surprise, because lots of people ask for non-sport stuff. But yeah, you can see how there's just ravines and ravines and ravines and ravines that even lead up to the surface eventually. So yeah, here's the surface compared to the stronghold. It's just so many ravines to go through, and if they're your thing, because I know a lot of people love ravines, myself included, this seed is just amazing for that. Just ravineception and ravineception. Yeah, that's basically what's going on here. Another ravine down here. No idea why this happened, if it's just a rare thing or if there was a ravine glitch, but I'm happy with it anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this little video on the internet. If you did like it, you can like the video and let me know. Let's share the video if you really liked it. It helps the series out a lot. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, to both new people and my subscribers. Thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, or if you want to watch Seed Sundays next week, but probably tomorrow for Let's Play Monday.